Everyone, welcome to my channel, Cindy Creation 40. It's basically about me making recipe for my healthy lifestyle. And this is my daughter Victoria. She is so sweet, and I wouldn't be able to make this video with her being quiet. So she's gonna be in the video with me. Okay? Say hi. Say hi, Victoria. Okay. So today I am gonna make sausage kale soup. It's simple, easy, and especially for like a working mom, a busy mom who don't have time to cook. I try to make my meals very simple and quick. All right. So what you need is you're gonna need some Italian sausage. Make sure you saute it, okay, in butter. And then you're gonna need some smoked sausage cut into cubes. You're gonna need some celery, yellow onion, some kale, some Kerrygold butter, half cup of half and half, and 8 cups of bone broth. Now if you don't have bone broth, you can use water or you can use chicken stock, however you like. But I make my bone broth every weekend and I keep in the freezer in containers, and then whenever I want to cook through the night, I take out my bone broth. And my bone broth is beef, chicken, and pork. Okay? Now, my seasoning is, because my bone broth already flavored the most of my soup, I'm just going to use some chili flakes, some pepper, and some salt. And it's very simple. So once you get this recipe going, you can also season to it however you're liking. This is the way I cook it. All right, so we're going to get started. We're going to get started, Victoria?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, she wants to play with her toys. Are you ready? Are you ready to make this soup, Gone? Yeah? She loves to help me cook. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add in 3 tablespoons of the Kerrygold butter. Okay, all right, put your hand right here, honey. So I'm adding 3 tablespoons of the Kerrygold butter. And then we're gonna let it warm up, get melted. Okay. Hold on, baby girl. What's happening? I love you. Okay. All right. And what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add in the celery to get it softened. And the yellow onion. Yes, yellow onion, Gone. Yes, yellow onion. Okay, and I'm just gonna saute it till it kind of gets translucent and soft. Let me get this one here. Okay. All right. Does it smell good, Victoria? It does? Okay. So while we're waiting that to get soft, it'll take just a few minutes.
All right, go.
The celery and the onions are now soft and tender. So what we're going to do now is we are going to add in the Italian sausage that I already cooked a while ago, and now we're going to add it into the pot. Okay. Just saute that with the vegetable. It's a very quick and simple meal. And then I just bought some smoked beef sausage, and now we're going to add that in with this vegetable and the Italian sausage. And everything is already pre-cooked. Be careful, baby, okay? This is your little cooking area, okay? Cook your cereal. Okay? Yes, cook your cereal. So we're gonna saute the vegetable, the sausage, the Italian sausage together. And the only vegetable I use in this soup is celery and yellow onion. You can add garlic if you like, but I'm not doing it tonight. Okay. Then you just kind of let that heat up a little bit. And now I'm going to add in red chili flakes. Some pepper. About half a teaspoon. And half a teaspoon of salt. I don't need much salt, so if you think the soup needs more salt, then you can add it in later. And if you want it more spicy, then add in more chili flakes. But we don't eat that spicy in our house. Ooh, that looks so good. Victoria, good job. You're such a good little chef. Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, milk? Okay, well, we're not doing milk on. It's playtime for you. So pour your cereal in your bowl. Here's your spoon. Okay. So now I am going to get my broth. And it's basically a beef, chicken, and bone broth that I make every weekend, and I freeze it into containers. But if you don't have broth, you can use chicken broth, or you could use water. It just depends on what kind of flavoring you like. But I like to use my broth. So I'm going to pour it in. Okay, yummy. Okay, and now we're just going to stir it together, and then I'm going to cover it with a lid. So once it came to a boil, I put it onto medium heat, medium to low, and let it boil for 10 minutes. Okay, and if there's any scums, what you want to do is you want to take a strainer, and you want to just kind of strain it out. Okay. So let me let you see how the soup look like. And really, you can add any vegetable to it, but today I'm just adding celery, onion, and kale. So the next step you want to do is add in your kale. So I washed it and I tore it off the stem so that we don't have that hard piece. Bring pieces to small pieces like this and then chop it into the soup. So I'm adding in like about, I would say, half a bunch of kale from a half bunch of kale. I did not use the whole thing, but you can if you like a lot of kale, but I did not do it. So half a bunch is good for me because I still like to see the soup and okay. So after you add the kale, you just kind of turn up the heat and you let it boil and let the kale get soft and kind of cook through. And believe it or not, your soup is almost done. And let's just kind of put it in there like that. Kind of push it into that water and then let it boil. And for maybe like about 1 or 2 minutes. And once the kale is soft and wilted, then your soup is almost ready. We're going to add a little bit of half and half to it and stir it a little bit and we're almost done. See how the kale is wilting? So I used about half bunch of kale. Okay. And your last step is to add half and half to the soup. Now, if you are doing keto and you think the carb count for the half and half is too high, then you could do heavy whipping cream. But I'm not going to use that because I don't like it to be so thick, so I'm using half and half. So what you want to do is what you want to do is pour your half and half in. I use about half cup of half and half. And then turn it back up so it can come to a boil. And what it's going to do is going to make your soup creamy. And if you don't like half and half or any kind of milk product in your soup, it's good without the half and half. So it's totally up to you. That's why once you learn this recipe, you should make it your own. So now that my half and half is in, it came to a boil, and my kale is wilted. It's ready to go. So I'm going to turn off the heat. And now I'm going to scoop my soup into the bowl so y'all can see how it looks like. Okay, here we go. Okay. It's very good on a cold day. Okay. There we go. All right. Doesn't that look good? Yummy. That looks so good. This smells so good. And it looks really yummy. So I'm going to taste it for y'all and let you know if this is good or not. So here we go. So I got a little bit of the kale, the celery, the onion, the sausage, the Italian sausage. What, baby? Okay, cook your food for mommy. Okay, so here we go. Okay. On a cold day, and you make this soup, it's gonna be so good. A little bit of spice. Savory, you could taste the sausage flavor, and the kale is wilted and soft. It's so yummy. Well, I hope you try this recipe, and if you like my channel, please please hit the subscribe button and share my videos. Thank you. Now this is Cindy with Cindy Creation 40 and my daughter Victoria. Say bye. Are you gonna say bye to the camera, Con? Bye.
These are the ingredients that you will need in the soup. If you have any question, leave me a comment below and I will be happy to reply to it. Cut up the sausage into cubes, saute in some butter until it's brown, put it in a bowl and set it aside for later. For the Italian sausage, saute it till it's brown, put it in a bowl and set it aside to put in the soup later. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe, and if you like my video, give me a thumbs up.